Hello everyone, Carlos Flores, back on basics. So, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so you can get notified of any new video that comes on board. If you have a topic, suggestion, feedback, or if you want me to give you my take on any topic, put it in the comment section and I'll be more than happy to do so. If you want to connect with me on social media outlets, on Facebook, you can search for me, Carlos Flores Jr., on Instagram, on X, and on Threads. You can type in at Back on Basics, and on WhatsApp, you can type in at Back on Basics 9985. So today it's kind of like a light-hearted topic, and it won't be too long because it's about having fun. You know, what does fun mean to you? And that's the thing. That's the key thing that you have to look within you and see, what does fun mean to you. And so as a teacher, you know, and working as a special education teacher, working in a school where there's kids from all over the world, it's amazing. You get to see different things. You get to see different toys. You get to see different ways of playing games, different ways of looking at things. And it's amazing because you become a kid. I love being a kid in there. I get it. It's stressful sometimes because we do have to do work. But at the same time, it just helps to be a kid. It just helps to have fun. So the topic for today is just figuring out how to have fun. Why? Because again, smiling. Remember I said that? How many months ago did I say, if you put a pencil in your mouth, right? Your mind thinks that you're smiling because your muscles are making like a smile. And so then you start to get that communication to the body, that to release those happy hormones or the happy chemicals. I mean, it's amazing, right? So that's what I've been interjecting whenever I help and support my students, whenever I interact with them, whenever I look at different aspects of life, whenever I teach them about my life experiences. I mean, as a kid, even though I was an introvert, I had a great life. I mean, yes, albeit I have PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, because of the war in El Salvador, but I had so many good memories that I still remember. Memories with my grandfather, memories with my dad, memories with my mom, memories with my my aunt, Mama Celo, memories with my great grandfather, Papa Miguel, memories with my cousins who showed me and took me to the church, so that way I can help out with masses and you know, and especially during Holy Week, there were so many different things. I mean, they would my cousins would take me to the church because it was one of the places where we had a ping pong table. I love that. I learned how to play ping pong, and that based on them taking me, so that way I can learn how to do so. Another thing that was fun for me, my great grandmother, Mama Chita, she actually would pick me up, and she would take me to the market in my PJs, and you know, may her rest in peace. I mean, some of these people are already passed, and so but the memories are still here. Look, they're still here, and it makes me smile every time I think about all the fun that I had. So Mama Chita, she would carry me in my PJs, no shoes, and as soon as we got to the market, she would put me down. she would give me. And at that time in El Salvador, it was colones. It's not like dollars right now. It was colones. She would give me some colones, and I would go and buy candy, or I would go and buy toys. I mean, again, right? How how don't we bring those memories from different countries that we are here, right? And show the kids the things that we used to do, right? Fun things. Instead of being like this, right? Like this, why can't we do things so that way we're able to focus, have fun, create these lasting memories. I mean, there's a lot of things that we can do. So, one of the things that happened in the class last week in my classroom was that we were talking about different kind of toys, different kind of things. And we were talking about the ones that were like hands-on toys. And so I started talking about tops, trompos. Trompos in Spanish, and tops, right? Those are the ones that you string them along and you send them off and they spin and they spin and they spin and you do a lot of tricks and you do a lot of different things. And so it was amazing because it brought me back to my childhood. It gave me some different memories, and actually I have been motivated because that kids that I see at a certain time to provide them with support and activities, they actually asked me if I had a top, and I had to look and and lo and behold, I have the top that I used to have when I was a little kid. I mean, look at it. It's like, look at that. I actually painted the top. I mean, this is top. It's so worn out that when I try stringing the string, rolling the string, it just fell off. So so my wife actually let me borrow her thing because there are tops from Burma. And so look, I mean, it's amazing. I didn't know when I was a little kid, I had to put it on my finger. I had to do that. Now look, I mean, it's a cap, and you roll it, and that was amazing. And now it's like tomorrow we're gonna do this safely. Remember, safely. Be safety first. But can you imagine, right? Doing this, right? Instead of this. I mean, I know this connects us to our world. This connects us to other people and everything. But this builds different kind of memories. These things do that. My next thing that I'm gonna try with them is collaborative games. We actually have collaborative games here that in order to win the game, you have to work together. Can you imagine that? You have to work together, and it builds that bond, it builds that friendship, it builds the things. I mean, I'm excited just talking about it. So again, find your fun. What does it mean for you to have fun? I love playing video games. I'm not gonna lie to you. My favorite game is called Civilizations, where you build and build and build, and then you take over stuff. I mean, I played other games. I played Pokemon. I played different kind of games. But I've also remember that when I first came to the United States in the 80s, one of my mom's and dad's friends bought us an Atari. An Atari, ladies and gentlemen. So my brother and I used to play Pong. You know, the one that goes like this, and the ball just goes tick, 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 tick. I mean, it was amazing. The graphics were amazing in the 80s. We were so blessed that people were willing to buy something for us so that way we can be happy, we can have these moments. And then, of course, this was something that my grandfather put away, and one of the last trips that either we made, or my mom and dad made, they brought it. So that way we could have it here. And so again, you see happening here, it's like, man, look, Remember what I said. If you want to focus, if you want to balance your body, you do something mental. What am I doing? I'm actually doing both. This is something physical, right? But just the memories. As soon as I touched it, just the memories. I mean, I almost cried because I haven't played it in a long time, and this is something that I remember. I mean, it was. I don't remember who bought it, but I think it was my mom or dad. Uh, but I play with this and I suck at it. I sucked at it. But just the fact that I had one and I had a string and I could be with my friends, even though I wasn't the best, those memories, ladies and gentlemen, those memories just keep it going. Those memories keep the friendship going to the point that one of my friends in elementary school, his name is Herman. Herman, I've said that name in previous videos. He lives in El Salvador, of course, right? When my dad went back with my mom and my dad passed away, before he passed away, Herman would always go visit him. I mean, it's amazing, right? It started as fun, but fun became kind of that lasting friendship. It became that even though we weren't as close for years, all I had to hear is my mom saying Herman has been coming over to the house to see your dad every single day. And Herman was the one who signed the death certificate for my dad. I mean, it again, it starts here. It starts with fun. It starts with memories. It starts with making sure that you're interacting, not looking, but interacting, like physically and mentally interacting. And man, as soon as I found it and as soon as I saw this, it just brought a smile to my face. I mean, I'm excited. I mean, it's 12 minutes into this video. And so the bottom line is find your fun. Define your fun. It could be anything. It could be cooking. It could be painting. It could be writing poetry. It could something physical. I did jiu-jitsu, Brazilian jiu-jitsu for about 3 years. I loved it. I wish I could go back. Sometimes I'm like, I still have my gi in my white belt with two tips. And so, I mean, it's amazing. It was amazing. I'm telling you. So again, find your fun because it's going to balance your mind, your body, and your emotions. Look at me. I'm so excited to talk about it. Amazing. It it just focuses me so that way I'm motivated to move forward. So, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so you can get notified of any new video that comes on board. Remember, find your fun. What does it mean for you to have fun? Do it. Back on Basics.